And welcome to Positively Las Vegas, everyone. I'm Todd Quinones. There are so many things to love, of course, about Las Vegas, from its unbeatable sunsets to the neon glow of the Strip. But what really makes the city so special are all the people who live right here. So during the next 30 minutes, you're going to see stories from this week dedicated to people here in our community doing good things, regular, everyday people making a difference, and good things happening to those in need, because we all need some help from time to time. So enjoy the very best of Las Vegas.
Well, it was more than a trip to Las Vegas for a high school baseball team. It was a journey of remembrance. Sports reporter Tina Nguyen shares how a game became a moment of recognition lost for family members involved in the 1 October tragedy.
For many in Las Vegas, 1 October is filled with unforgettable memories. For two high school baseball players, their connection to this runs deep. For the Sanchez brothers, coming to Las Vegas brings a rush of emotion.
It's pretty tough, but it's nice coming back and in her honor and kind of being there's a little purpose here. So you have the emotion's bigger here than it is back at home.
I haven't been here since it happened, and yeah, it feels good to play for a team that allows us to represent Chrissy.
For Gil and Gavin, playing in Las Vegas also means honoring their cousin, Cristiana Durante, who died in the 1 October tragedy almost 5 years ago. The 22-year-old was well known for her fun-loving personality and artistic talents.
She was really cool. She was a country singer, so you hear country songs, I think of her a lot. She was always really happy. I got a glove too in her name. So I got her color and her initials on the side of it.
The players also wore special patches for another teammate who lost his mother, and for the Sanchez brothers, they also had a unique way of remembering Chrissy.
We made this kindness for Chrissy, just saying she was just very kind and spreading what she was about and everything.
Every at bat I write a C in the dirt just before I'm about to go up in the batter's box, so that's how I kind of think of her and know she's there for me. She shows signs that she's there for me a lot too.
The brothers say their cousin was always compassionate and inspired the lives of many who heard her sing.
This is her wristband that they handed out on her funeral. Hashtag Christiana Strong.
The family also added that a foundation for Chrissy will be launched in the near future. The hope is to spread kindness. Reporting from Durango High School, I'm Tina Nguyen.
The Department of Health and Human Services is distributing more than $43 million to support behavioral health needs in our state. The funds have been allocated to support organizations working to help residents recover from the impacts of COVID-19. Officials say the funding comes from the American Rescue Plan Act and will help out programs related to criminal justice, crisis stabilization, suicide prevention, and more. It's going into 10 areas, including $14.8 million for crisis services and stabilization, $7.5 million for criminal justice and diversion, and $4.2 million for education and treatment.
And it's time for our Vegas Like a Local segment, where we head off the Strip and explore places around town that everyone can enjoy.
And this morning we are heading out to Henderson for a Lion's birthday party, and also we're going to check out some art created by a giraffe. It's a birthday party fit for a king.
Benny, he can be a lovable cat, but also he has that little sassy side too.
This is Benny, and he's getting ready to celebrate his 9th birthday at the Lions Habitat Ranch in Henderson, along with some Easter weekend activities.
This time they're going to be learning about eggs and bunnies and ducks because it's Easter. And then we'll also have Easter themed enrichment for our lions, as well as some other fun enrichment items for them.
This nonprofit takes care of a number of different animals, offering up fun and educational activities for everyone.
We have a big thing where education is conservation, because the more people know, the more they're going to want to conserve wildlife and the more they're going to want to do to take action to help them.
And we can't forget about Ozzy the giraffe. He has plans to keep guests entertained by doing what he does best: paint.
Ozzy is a bit of a diva. He knows what he wants, he knows what he likes. Any day we're open, Ozzy's usually painting.
Ozzy's way better than I am at art. By the way, there's also a beautiful lion over there named Zora.
Oh, no way.
2 R's though, but in case you want to go check it out, she's there as well. So the Easter weekend egg hunt happening at Lions Habitat Ranch is this Saturday and Sunday. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Last admission though will be at 1 p.m. It's $20 for locals. That does include one child 14 and under for free. Kids 3 and under, by the way, are free.
And of course, for more information on the cost breakdown, just go to ktmv.com/Vegas like a local. Bringing women together through community and health.
So in today's Vegas Like a Local, we take a look at an event happening across the valley in so many different parts where all moms are welcome. It's the stress reliever many moms need.
We really thrive off of cultivating a sense of community and connection amongst moms.
Fit for Mom is an organization offering up fitness classes for moms and hosting free pop-up events.
It's a safe space to show up and share the major wins that you have as a mom, but it's also a safe space where you can come up and share the struggles. And the beauty of it is you realize by sharing that those struggles that you experience as a mom, you're not alone in them.
They also put on children's play groups that are free and open to the public. Some past activities include egg hunts, music classes, crafts, demos, and more.
It's an opportunity for them to kind of bond together as a family, but also meet some other families at the exact same time.
The programs are designed with both physical and mental well-being in mind, using the concept women supporting women.
We really take pride in seeing these moms not only coming and getting their fitness on together, but really creating lifelong friendships from.
Yeah, she also mentioned it was really tough for a lot of new moms to meet people after the pandemic. So this is also a really great way to do just that. They host the classes at the district in Green Valley, Town Square, downtown Summerlin, Centennial Hills, Tivoli Village. They also have pop-up events at all different places across the valley, and they are gearing up for a celebration for moms. This is happening on May 7th. That is in downtown Summerlin.
And the dates, times, and locations vary for these free events. So for a full list, go to ktmv.com/Vegas like a local.
And we'll be back with more Positively Las Vegas after the break. And welcome back to Positively Las Vegas, our show that highlights the people that make Las Vegas home. For more details on the stories that you're watching today, you can visit ktnv.com/positivelylv. And by the way, if you know someone who's helping make Las Vegas and its residents better, reach out to us. You could email us at positivelylv@ktnv.com. We certainly love to hear your ideas.
Well, teenagers are often the most adoptable foster children you can find just about anywhere.
Well, rather than going into all the pros and cons of this, you might want to just watch today's Wednesday's Child instead. So new this morning, Dave Corvassier introduces you to 16-year-old Damien.
So is there anything else I should tell people about Damien? What kind of a guy are you?
I'm a guy.
Trying to talk to teenagers and, well, you know, short answers and insights that are hard to come by. I did find out one of Damien's likes, though. Do you like to play basketball?
Yes.
You gonna shoot some baskets with me?
Sure.
Swisher.
He's just wants to be loved. He wants to be cared for. He wants people to address him and respect him.
Like most kids growing up with the challenges of foster care, Damien is working on his relationships. He does well with one-on-one, and
he needs a lot of direction. He does really well when he has a structured environment, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a family that actually takes Damien under their control and loves him, speaks to him with loving kindness.
And Damien, too, has some thoughts about what it would be like to belong. Would you like to be adopted?
Sure.
Yeah. Can you give me a reason why?
Yeah, I want to be adopted. Yeah, I want to go home with my mom.
It'd be nice to have a family.
Yeah, I got a family today.
What would you do with a family?
I play with my family, be nice to my family.
Once you get to know Damien, he is the most loving, affectionate person. So everything with Damien is a process, but it's totally doable. So he's just a wonderful boy.
He seems like such a good kid. Dave Corvassier reporting on that story, by the way. And Damien needs parents who will facilitate his love of sports. He is free and clear for adoption right now. So if you'd like to get started on the process to adopt Damien, just call Raise the Future. That number is 702-436-6333. 35.
And we'll be back with more Positively Las Vegas after the break. And welcome back to Positively Las Vegas, our show that highlights the people that make Las Vegas home. For more details on the stories that you're watching today, you can visit ktnv.com/positivelylv. And by the way, if you know someone who is helping make Las Vegas and its residents better, reach out to us. You could email us at positivelylv@ktnv.com. We certainly love to hear your ideas.
The Valley veteran is getting ready to try and break some world records. The story's so inspiring.
A lot of records.
Yeah.
And in this week's Veterans Voice, we're going to introduce you now to the man who wants to let everyone know that if you are struggling, there is hope out there. When Caleb Klein goes for a ride on his recumbent trike, he really goes for a ride.
It's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, in my opinion.
Right now, he is looking to become a 24-hour world record holder.
My goal is to cross 500 miles, and in doing that, that's actually 11 world records.
It's an extraordinary goal, and when you see this x-ray of his spine, you realize this is no ordinary man. The Las Vegas native and West Point graduate was injured during a training mission to go to Afghanistan.
Just got to a point where I quite literally couldn't give my newborn daughter a bath, change diapers. It became a quality of life issue. So not only am I dealing with some herniation and degenerations in my lower back, I also have scoliosis. Whether that was caused by the incident, I don't know if that's exactly the case.
Klein tried pushing past his back pain.
My body just decided that was enough. So I unfortunately was medically discharged September of 2019.
At that point, he was introduced to a recumbent trike by the veterans organization Forgotten Not Gone. Riding the trike is much easier for his back, and it also gave Klein a new start after the Army.
For the first time, I finally felt like I had found my freedom and found something that I could actually do for myself, that I could actually control.
And so at the end of this month in Henderson, he will attempt to set a 500-mile record on a near 7-long loop along Galleria Drive.
I will ride that approximately 70 to 75 times over the course of 24 hours.
And to be clear, this is a record for all recumbent trike riders, not the disabled.
Instead of focusing on disability, which, I am 100% total and permanently disabled through the VA, but instead of focusing on the dis part, I like to focus on the ability. The Army taught me how to be loud and proud, and so I want to be a voice for other veterans and just other people that are going through a struggle.
He went through a struggle quite clearly, and he's sort of coming out the other side. Again, he's going for this record at the end of this month. But Klein says really his big goal, his ultimate goal here, is to be the first person to ever ride across the U.S. in a recumbent trike, something that he is hoping to do in just about 3 years from now.
And I said this before, if anyone can do it, it's definitely him.
Yeah, he
His
keeps
story
himself
is so incredible.
in great shape. He's very, very motivated. Also, by the way, last week we told you about this story, about this shadow box here. It belonged to Will Bushell. He's a Navy SEAL who passed away in a car crash here in Las Vegas in 2014. Now, fast forward to this past March, another veteran, Fernando Gonzalez, found the shadow box at a swap meet in California. He bought it. The shadow box that had Bushell's uniform inside. Well, Gonzalez got in contact with the family, and that shadow box, we're happy to report, has finally made it to Bushell's parents, where it belongs there. They live in Florida. They are eternally grateful for
They
it.
are so happy. They left us phone calls, emails saying thank you so much for this story and also the reconnection. So it's really great.
And we'll be back with more Positively Las Vegas after the break.
Heads up, all you cool cats. It's the 25th annual Rockabilly Festival at the Orleans. People travel from all over the world to jump and jive to the live music and classic car show. There are tiki pool parties, dance lessons, and a burlesque showcase. Mayor Goodman will be on hand Saturday afternoon to present festival founder Tom Ingram with a key to the city. Easter Sunday, kids eat free at Applebee's all across Las Vegas when they dine in with an adult ordering an entree. Kiddos are invited to feast on classics from the kids' menu, like chicken tenders and cheeseburgers. Over in the Arts District, the community-oriented restaurant Main Street Provisions is known for its modern American comfort food. But this Sunday, they'll present a special Easter menu with featured mezcal cocktails. For even more great ideas, just head to our website and look for 13 Things. Have a great week.
And welcome back to Positively Las Vegas, our show that highlights the people that make Las Vegas home. For more details on the stories that you're watching today, you can visit ktnv.com/positivelylv. And by the way, if you know someone who is helping make Las Vegas and its residents better, reach out to us. You could email us at positively.lv@ktnv.com. We certainly love to hear your ideas.
Esports is growing in Nevada.
Hugh Lay is on a quest. Not this Nintendo Smash Brothers quest, but an actual quest.
To give students and literally anyone an opportunity to build a career into a new field of technology and a new field for video games.
In 2018, Las Vegas hosted the World Championship of Rocket League, Hugh's favorite game.
I just loved it so much that I did an after party,
which led him to organizing a Smash Brothers tournament in town, which led him to creating the Nevada Esports and Education League.
We're able to fund students with better technology. We're able to help teach them new computer skills.
The Nevada Esports and Education League was created at the beginning of the pandemic, when social isolation, virtual learning, and the physical and mental effects of the pandemic were significantly impacting young people. The nonprofit hosted socially distanced community service projects, like the Pokemon Go Park Cleanup. It held virtual fundraisers for mental health and direct relief. And it continued to organize video game tournaments and scholarship prizes, like the one here at the Cox Innovation Lab at the historic Westside School.
My future aspirations is to build esports through colleges throughout the whole state, and to finally have a college level and high school level esports program.
Last year, the esports industry raked in $3 billion, and Hugh saw that the younger generations, his generation, were controlling this industry, competing for millions of dollars as esports athletes or earning a living through video game development and testing. And Hugh wanted to help his Nevadan peers level up in this booming industry.
I'm with Finley Automotive Group, and I just wanted to say thank you for what you're doing. We think it's really important the way that you're connecting youth and helping uplift them, and helping them with scholarships and professionally. And so this is just a small token of our appreciation for what you're doing with this community, and we just thank you for being a Vegas Stronger champion.
From the historic Westside School near downtown Las Vegas, I'm Rachel Moore.
Las Vegas Strip to downtown. Las Vegas dazzles, of course, when it comes to entertainment. But what happens to those singers and dancers once the lights start to fade? Well, reporter Bree Guy shows us how one nonprofit is helping local senior burlesque and variety performers in tonight's Positively Las Vegas.
Lights, cameras, action. That is Las Vegas. But what a lot of people don't think about is what these performers do after they retire. Tantalizing, exciting, campy, it's burlesque. A world where anything goes, but what happens when the inevitable happens?
Here is a group of people that traveled a good part of their lives, and they led very busy, fast lives. And many of them didn't stop to think, oh, what am I going to do when I get older? They didn't work 9 to 5s like a lot of people do, so they don't have like a 401k, or they don't have a retirement, package.
Here's where Burley Care steps in. In 2018, Stephanie Castellone, also known as Ms. Charlemagne, a multi-talented performer and former hospice nurse, decided to combine both her passions. With the help of other new age burlesque artists, she founded the nonprofit. Burley Cares aims to help retired burlesque and variety performance artists who are no longer able to make a living full time. While they take jobs when they can, it's a life of hard work and commitment. And trust me, I took a swing at it, and it's far from easy.
They're very much into their persona. They lived it. It was like who they became. And they none of us, including them, want that to die. And so we keep it going. We have them in shows, we have a lot of fun. Yeah.
Burley Cares provides case management, donates medical supplies, raises money, and combats isolation or loneliness.
We're also in the homes too. Like, we go see them, we visit them. Sometimes we take them to their doctor's visits. Whatever they need, if it's in the scope of what we do and can do, we do it.
If you're interested in learning how to help out Burley Cares, there are volunteer opportunities and donation opportunities that you can find out more information about on our website, ktnv.com/plv. Reporting, Bree Guy.
And thanks for watching Positively Las Vegas, a show dedicated to the people that make our city shine so bright. By the way, if you missed any part of this week's program, just hit the back button on your remote and then scroll down until you see Positively Las Vegas. Or if you want, you can visit ktnv.com/positivelylv to find more stories like these on our website. Stay tuned for more from 13 Action News after the break, and also check us out anytime right here on KTNV, streaming Las Vegas news on your time.